just before we start, I just have to give a heartfelt happy birthday for our show director, Vardy. What a babe. He's an absolute legend. We love him so much and hope that he has the best birthday ever. So today is, of course, Tuesday. And you know what that means. We are cooking along with your favorite celebs. But before we meet our amazing guest for today's cook along, let me take you through today's delicious recipes. In the kitchen today, we have Chef Sue and Alan. And of course, our very own, very beautiful Chef Mo, who has come up with such a great recipe for dinner. I mean, Mo, you're a genius for coming up with this because it is extra AF. For our main recipe, we are preparing a cross between a wrap and a burger, which our chefs have named the Tortilla family-sized burger stack. So please take us through this because...
Yeah, so this is perfect for any family. If you're going to go big, go home, all of those things.
Yeah.
Stack it all on, layer it. So everything you find in a wrap, everything you find in a burger, put it on there.
I mean, are you not salivating already? How delicious
I wanna
is
eat
that?
this already.
No, I've just been waiting. I'm waiting for the pickles. I'm waiting for the chips. I'm waiting for that tortilla. It looks amazing. And of course, if you want this recipe and shopping list sent to your device, all you need to do is SMS the keyword beef to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each, and no free SMSs apply. And then, of course, there's dessert, and we are making the most mouth-watering snowballs, a real South African favorite. I love a good snowball.
And it's like the things that your childhood dreams are made of, but we should be able to have them as adults. So we're spoiling ourselves today. For sure, it's winter. We need to stay warm and comforted.
What's the difference between a snowball and a Lamington?
So your Lamington is coated in chocolate and then rolled in coconut. So this is like a raspberry coulis. So it's a more fruity berry version of a Lamington. It's still just lovely cake, really.
No, it's delicious.
Have your cake and eat it.
I know. That's exactly what we're going to do. And if you want today's recipe and shopping list sent to your device, simply SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each, and no free SMSs apply. Now, these aren't going to be the only snacks in the kitchen today. Most people consider Tuesdays as date night, so please do connect with us online and tell us what your perfect date night looks like. It's date night every night in my house. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express, or comment on our Facebook page. We are also streaming live, of course, on YouTube, so please be sure to have your device ready so that you can follow along with us. And now, on to the next snack. Jesse Suntele is what we call a triple threat. He acts, he presents, and he raps. His undeniable talent has seen him through a range of powerful roles in television, including a role in the popular SABC1 soapy Generations. Now, before we zone in on his achievements, here's a snippet of what you can expect from his performance later on in the show. Performing his a cappella song titled Me, J-Lo Flow, ladies. I mean, J-Flow. Here he is.
Africa went bananas when they saw the nigga acting. Now imagine what had happened when they catch the nigga rapping. Got a passion for the art, compassion is in my heart, and I actually pack a picnic basket for the park. I'm a weird man, I never drank out of a beer can, and every time Mufasa dies I feel sad. While everybody I know is after these accolades, I'm sitting at home just watching Japanese anime. I often go to the movies like it's good for my health, and more often than not, I'm sitting by myself. I got the large Coke, popcorn, and chicken wings. What? Chicken wings? Hell, I sneak them in. My sneaker bin take over half of my income. I love eating sushi. I hate dim sum. I'm introverted. I rarely say what I'm thinking loud. I just want to make my mama happy and my daddy proud.
Come on over, and of course, if you would like to pick Jesse's mind on his career and life, please do connect with us online and use the hashtag Afternoon Express in your questions. Oh, Jesse!
Hey, Jeannie.
Welcome. Have a seat, my boy.
All right. Thank you for inviting me into your house.
No, so good having you. I know. How lovely is it? Great shoes, by the way.
Thank you.
We've been trying to get you on the show for so long, but you just work so hard. You are always busy.
Also, it doesn't help that you guys are in a completely different city.
I know,
it
but
takes
you know, you've got to travel. Have passport, we'll travel.
I mean, we're busy trying to get our lives, you know, together.
I know, but you're definitely getting your life together. And you've worked so hard to kind of get there, because am I right in saying that you've basically won like every kind of talent search that there is out there? You've won one for acting, you've done one for rapping, you've done all of them.
Yeah, I even tried my hand at a presenting one. That's the one that didn't go right for me.
Well, you know that we're doing one at the moment to find a presenter for Espresso.
Yeah, how's that going, guys?
Well, why aren't you doing that one?
Oh, no. No. I'm enjoying my life as it is. I'm enjoying acting, I'm enjoying music, and I don't think I really want to add another thing to this mix.
You won the acting talent search. You won the rapping one.
I won, okay, so I entered 2 music talent searches. I won one, and I made it to the top 5 of the other. Yeah.
Where did you go to school? Like, what was young Jessie like?
So Jessie was born in Johannesburg, but moved to Bloemfontein at a very early age for primary school, high school. I had my dad's families out there. And high school was... I always tell people that if I could go back, I would do it in the blink of an eye. I love school,
Where did you go, Grey?
CBC.
Okay.
St. Joseph's,
Nice. Good Catholic boy. And obviously, you were an all-rounder at school. You picked up every sport, every drama. What did you want to be, though?
You know, it's funny. I always knew that I loved entertainment. I always knew that I loved acting. I'm in dramas at school, part of a rap group in school, part of a dance crew in school. This is something that nobody knows. I always knew that I loved entertainment, but I didn't ever think that it would be my career path. To be honest with you, for the longest time, I believed that I would do something that my dad would want me to do. Because I knew that he had a good head on his shoulders, which was either chemical engineering or electrical engineering. He had a good head on his shoulders, and I believed that he was right. And at the last minute, I decided to go with my own heart and venture into entertainment.
But you're a closet nerd, I believe. Like, you do research on, what's it called? What's it called again? Some mechanics and auto...
So I'm watching a lot of...
Are you bored?
I don't have to be bored. So I'm watching a lot of Big Bang Theory, right? And on Big Bang Theory, they have a whole lot of these scientific terms for like quantum mechanics and quantum physics and things like that.
I mean, who just has a hobby in quantum physics?
I don't know. I'm really... Look, I always say this. If I wasn't in entertainment, I would have probably done something in the sciences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tell me a little bit about why quantum physics and quantum mechanics. What is it about it that... Because I'm in love with binary. I listen to all of the podcasts about everything and nothing.
I don't know. I just feel like I think it's very interesting knowing more about the world that we live in and how it works. Not on a economic or social standard, but like literally how everything works.
I love to know how things work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's, I think that's where my interest in that comes from, just like how the universe is what it's made of and how it works.
Oh, we've got so much in common. Now, I believe that everybody always thought that you were a model, and yet you've never actually done a campaign.
Yep, that is very true.
So it makes you a proper Instagram model then.
Yeah, it's very true. It's a funny thing, just like people used to tell me all the time, you know how people walk up to you and if they think you look good, then they'll be like, try out modeling. And I thought, yeah, why not? Let's do this. And I signed to a modeling agency, and I thought that I would be this incredible model. But ironically, I never landed a single modeling gig. I think it might have been the height thing.
No,
I think it might have.
That short.
I never landed a single modeling gig. I never did any editorials. I never walked any runways. But I did land a lot of work in commercials and TV work and character work.
It must mean that you're a better actor and a better host than what you are a model. But you are devastatingly handsome. I think every single girl in South Africa has literally been gushing over our social media. Because
Thank you, Ginny.
But now tell me about, so you didn't actually want to become an actor or host. Music was really where you wanted it to be, but acting is where you landed. So what has been your favorite acting gig?
Jeez. I'll tell you what, I had a very small role on, so I've had 2. I had a very small role on an American TV series, And that was my favorite just because of the stunts that were involved, the
Did you have
special
to do
effects.
your own stunts?
Yeah, we did our own stunts.
Really?
But we
That
had some
is so
training beforehand, so
exciting.
that, I mean, they don't
what did
play.
you have to do? Like drop and roll?
We had fight scenes, we had,
Oh,
and it was a
amazing.
very gory, bloody show.
Yeah.
So we had special effects, we were covered in blood by the end of the show, so that was really awesome for me.
Yeah.
It was the first time experiencing a set like that.
Yeah.
And then my second one was my favorite, my other favorite character was just because of just how the character was written. It was definitely not what people would expect for me to play.
Yeah.
I played the role of a serial killer / police officer.
Ooh,
and so it was very
nice.
dark. It was a dark role, and I
like
enjoyed
juicy
that.
roles, though. Those are the best.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yeah, I actually got to interview James Bond, the James Bond stunt guy.
Yeah?
The guy who did and so he made me jump off a three-story building, and he set me on fire. It's the best to do stunts. But I'm going to be doing your stunts, and you're going to be doing some stunts as well in the kitchen. Cooking is a stunt, really.
Cooking is a stunt. Yeah, you never know what could happen.
I know. How are you in the kitchen?
I cook a lot, so I think I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
I think I'm good in the
Let's find
kitchen.
out what South Africa wants to know from you. So we've asked you online if you've got any questions for our amazing guest today, Jessie Suntele. So our first question comes from Tembinkosi Sibani Kuneni, and they ask, how long did it take him to be where he is right now? And also, what advice can he give for someone who wants to be an actor?
How long did it take me to be... Oh, geez, guys. Behind the scenes, it takes a lot longer than people think. To be honest with you, you have to be prepared to just batten down the hatches and stick through it. But don't despair. Things do happen. If you just keep your head in the game, things do happen. And for any advice, for anyone who's going out there, I think just make sure that you have a love for what you're doing. Don't do it because you see someone else living the life or really loving or really enjoying what they're doing. Just make sure that for you it sits right in here and you'll be okay.
Jessie Suntele, great answer. Next up is Puleng Nyamatane, who asks, what does his gym regime consist of? Hashtag Afternoon Express. I want to know that as well.
Okay, so my gym regimen, it depends. So if I'm really trying to get in shape, especially for a role, then it's 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, about an hour and a half every day. If I don't really care, then maybe I'll go today, maybe I'll see Saturday, and I'll eat whatever I want, so yeah.
I mean, I'm so bleak that you wore a long sleeve shirt today because your arms... Now that, ladies, is what dreams are made of.
Thanks, Judy.
After the break, we're going to roll up your sleeves because we definitely want to see those arms. And we dive into part one of our flavorful Tortilla family-size burger stack, which also happens to be Jessie's favorite meal combined into one. So please get your utensils ready if you're cooking along with us. And, of course, we are streaming live on YouTube. We'll see you after the break.
Awesome.
Introducing the official judging panel for the highly anticipated new reality series, The Next Brand Ambassador, starting 15th August.
To be a winner, you'll have to be one step above everyone.
Find what you're good at and make sure you hone that.
This is their opportunity to seize the moment, to break into the industry, and it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Live better with The Next Brand Ambassador. Starts 15th of August on SABC3. The stage is yours. Proudly brought to you by Capitec.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Now, the LG InstaView steps into the future with Smart Think technology, where you can control the functions of your fridge from your very own smartphone, allowing you to entertain really easily and organize your meals and drinks effortlessly, all from the comfort of your hand. So using the app, you'll be able to basically set the temperatures in your fridge like this. And you'll see I've changed it from minus 16 degrees to minus 18 degrees, nice and icy. And you'll even get an alert on your phone should you happen to leave one of the fridge doors open. How amazing is that? There you go. So basically, if you're ever at work or even away on vacation, you can control your fridge from anywhere in the world, meaning that all concerns over how fresh your food is or how cold your beverages are is now a thing of the past. The LG InstaView door-indoor refrigerator thinks ahead with intelligently designed features. Okay, so when we asked our guest, Jesse Suntele, what his favorite meal is, he responded with tasty ideas like burgers and wraps. But as you know, we love to mix things up a bit in the Afternoon Express kitchen, and our tortilla burger stack is what we are making. This is the perfect family-sized meal to feed hungry hordes. So please do SMS the keyword beef to 33650 to get the recipe and, of course, get cooking with us. You don't look like you eat burgers and wraps.
I wear long-sleeve black
beef.
T-shirts to hide the fact that I eat burgers and wraps.
Just look at the size of this arm. Basically, look at this. Your black this, what is this called? A bicep? Bicep. Is the size of my face. Look. How amazing. It's the size of my face. Okay, let's get cooking. What are we going to be making? This thingy. How do we start? I mean, how do we even start with that?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Do you think you'd be able to hold it like that and eat it in one bite?
I would probably, not in front of anybody, but that's probably how I would attack that.
Yeah. I would be offended by people who eat burgers and wraps with a knife and fork. Are you one of those people?
No. Well, I do cut my burger in half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I grab it but I grab it with the hand.
That's good.
Okay, I'm still half judging, but not. Okay, where should we get started?
So we're starting here with like our bun, which is going to be, in place of the bun, we're doing like a quesadilla. So that's going to form the base, the middle, and the top section of your burger.
Yeah.
And we're simply just going to layer this with cheese. So we've preheated our pan. Okay. Just going to keep it in there and layer some cheese as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
You're the one that said you did in the kitchen.
So.
Fabulous. And Sue-Ann is going to start with our burger base.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go and help Sue-Ann.
So we have got our beef mince, and we're going to season this really well, and then Spanish smoked paprika.
I love that stuff.
So I make my own burgers at home often. I think anyone can, because you'll see how simple it is. We don't need to, always a question of what's in the burger patties on the shelf.
Can I ask a silly question?
Yes.
What is the difference between cayenne pepper and smoked paprika?
So your cayenne pepper is actually made from a really hot chili. So your cayenne pepper, you've got to be like you saw, I was super generous.
Yeah.
Your cayenne pepper, you would add little bits because
it's spicier.
It's hot.
Okay.
Whereas this is more flavorful, which is really, really great. So I like adding quite a lot of that. And then breadcrumbs, just going to make the binding a little bit easier. And I think if we're doing this wrap stack, but if anyone at home is saying, well, I can't do gluten, can we still do this? Leave out the breadcrumbs, bind with egg, and then you just buy gluten-free wraps. So if you're thinking this is not for me, it is for you.
I'm somebody who's not a fan of gluten.
So it is easy to substitute. To substitute
Nowadays,
this.
everyone's gluten intolerant.
I know, and it's not true, but yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I generally am. So that's why when I do say, no, I can't have gluten, people are like, sure. So is everybody nowadays, apparently.
So then we're just going to mix this up, and it's actually easier. I'm going to go in with
I was
my
thinking,
hands.
you're there with the spoon, you can take forever.
And I was trying to be all neat because I haven't been here for a while, but they know I like getting my hands dirty.
We're not judging you.
Oh, thanks. And then obviously we're doing our two really big patties. So once this is all together, making a real mess.
Yeah, get stuck in.
And then we're just going to divide this.
This is why we gave you
half.
this kitchen before our new one is renovated, so that you can make a mess in this one. When we have our brand new renovated
I'll
kitchen,
be so neat, I promise.
We're going to have to give us all aprons and gloves and joking.
We'll be fancy.
We'll be fancy. How are you going over there?
I think I'm doing well. I'm just melting cheese, really.
You're melting the cheese.
So if I mess this up, I'll feel really bad.
You're also toasting the bottom, so then you're going to flip that over to toast both sides.
Okay.
So it can be nice and
should
crispy.
I do one of those?
No, man, you're going to burn your hands on that.
No, I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
Might burn the bicep or two. But we can flip it over now. Let's see how they look.
Okay, tell me, you said that you're quite good in the kitchen. What do you normally cook for yourself or your girlfriend?
I cook everything. I'm the guy who cooks in the house. I'm the person who cooks in the house.
Okay. Who do you live with?
I stay with my girlfriend currently.
Okay,
So the two of us are together, and I make dinner every night.
Have you been together for long?
About a year and a half now. I hope I got that right.
What kind of a relationship person are you? Are you a good boyfriend?
I guess that depends. I think I'm a good boyfriend.
Okay, that's nice. Well, I suppose you cook every night, so we give him points for that.
That's okay.
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for your girlfriend?
Oh, Valentine's Day. I'm so proud of this.
Yeah?
I tell this story from the top of my lungs. So Valentine's Day, I turned our living room into a sort of getaway. And so I had fairy lights everywhere. I brought a dinner table in, and I cooked salmon and asparagus and yeah.
That is very, very romantic.
And I had jazz playing in the background. So Ella Fitzgerald was singing to us through the night. I'm an okay boyfriend, right?
We're all like, we're
very nice. You know what? Kylie Jenner would date you because did you see what her boyfriend just did for her? It was her boyfriend. And he literally filled her entire house with rose petals. The whole house is filled with rose petals. So that's what you got to do next Valentine's Day.
In the boyfriend Olympics, I'll probably come third to him or second to him. Yeah, because I don't know about filling the house.
No, you're better looking, I think. And he got a Ferrari from her, so she still wins. Okay.
I think we're looking good, and then we can bring that burger over here.
Absolutely. So I'm going to pop this into that pan.
We leave the meat to the men to do.
Oh,
what?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if
Why
you were
not?
making salmon and asparagus, I'm not worried about you at all.
This is so easy.
We've done this in between two pieces of baking paper, just makes it easier, and then we're going to ask one of the two of you to flip this into that pan just carefully because we've got quite hot oil.
Okay, so do I keep the baking paper
you can keep the baking paper on, but we're going to flip it around.
Flip it that way.
So it just prevents it from breaking on the edges.
Would this not burn?
No, so this is not going in the pan. So we're going to
pull that off.
You're going to pull that off, yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to flip it over, so meat into pan.
Can I push this oil around with this?
You can.
Okay.
Oh, you see, he does know his
He knows exactly what he's doing.
We'll just watch you.
Okay, there we go.
Maybe you're number one and not number two.
Oh my goodness, I hope I don't mess this up.
There we go.
There we go.
If you want to take your top off at any point, if you're getting hot, we don't mind.
There's
we don't
enough
oil
beef
marks.
in the kitchen,
Yeah.
that's okay.
This isn't the only beefiest thing in the kitchen today. That is also looking like it's going to be so tasty.
Yeah.
After the break, we assemble our cheesy tortilla burger stack accompanied by exquisite fillings. We'll be right back.
Introducing the official judging panel for the highly anticipated new reality series, The Next Brand Ambassador, starting 15th August.
The kind of judge I'm going to be is pretty hardcore, but hardcore for a reason.
Brutally honest, but of course sweet at the same time.
With me on board, we'll find an incredible influencer, trust me.
Live better with The Next Brand Ambassador. Starts 15th of August on SABC3. The stage is yours. Proudly brought to you by Capitec.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and you won't believe how productive our ad break was because you've got to see what these amazing patties look like. So we are, of course, in our brand new time slot. So when you want to find us at Afternoon Express, remember we are now on at 5 o'clock. And of course, we've got Jessie Suntele in studio, and we are cooking up a storm as we finish up our delectable tortilla burgers. Now, to get this recipe and ingredients sent to your device, SMS the keyword beef to 33650. Wow. This, I mean, that looks amazing just on its own.
Yeah, I'm 2 seconds away
That's
from
the
just eating
banting.
that.
That's the banting version. Wow, that is amazing, just like that. That's also, I mean, and then pickles. Oh, that's how I would have it.
Everything goes into it.
good.
All your favorite burger ingredients. Just try everything. Add lots of vegetables, as we like to do.
Exactly.
So now we're going to do our little burger sauce. As you guys also start layering up, you can just squeeze some of this burger mayo into the bowl.
Into the bowl?
Into this bowl. I've got some pickles going. There's some spring onions in there. And we're just going to add some fresh herb just to lift it up a bit. And also to add
Jessie,
more
are you on a
flavour.
diet? You're putting in so little. Like,
It needs to be
Squalisa.
saucy.
Yeah, this is a big stack. We need lots of sauce coming this way.
There we go. Is that enough?
Perfect.
There's
You
nothing
can
left
just-
in the bottle, Julie.
there
can
you
just
go.
give
We
that
like
a
it saucy
little
on the
mix.
show.
And then you can season that with some salt and pepper. While we get the pickles going and some herbs. And then we're going to pass this on to Sue-Ann, who has started layering with some peppers.
Yeah, so we've got lettuce, we've got peppers, we've got carrot, we've got cucumber. So these are all of the favorite. I think the favorite things is just the freshness that breaks the richness of this burger, because we melted it with cheese. We've also added extra cheese because you can't have too much
No, we need more cheese.
So the freshness really just adds a really great crunch and dimension to the finished product.
Yeah.
And that is going to be good with all the pickles.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah. Pickles are everything.
Pickles are everything.
You cannot have a burger without pickles.
I know, we know how much you
Cheese
like
and
pickles.
pickles.
I'm surprised we had pickles left for the sauce.
Do you know how I was holding myself back from eating all those pickles during the commercial break?
So it's going to be
Look,
delicious.
and more sauce.
There we go.
There we go.
Good man. You've got good taste.
Okay, so I'm going to pass that over, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
pass that
There we
over.
go.
And
That's for you.
Thank you.
goes over the
What do you want me
top.
to do?
Jenny,
Just
I think just dollops everywhere.
Yeah.
Just go wild, because we are going to sandwich this with.
Is this
with
the only
more.
layer, or is there going to be another
There's going to be
layer?
another layer.
So I can't
Yeah.
use
So
all
you
of it in
can't
one
use
layer.
all of it in one go.
I would, you know. Okay, let me see. It's quite
Looking
difficult to get it all around.
So what we'll do is we will use that spoon just to move it a little bit.
Okay, well, you
But
do
once
that,
we
because
cut-
I feel bad. I feel like I'm going to ruin it.
can add
And once
some
we
more
cut
sauce
through
into
this,
that.
it'll spread.
Thanks, babes.
So that's what we want to do.
Okay, and then what do you want? One
And we
layer.
want another layer of tortilla.
Oh, but these are cheesy
Yes,
layers.
they're
They've already
cheesy.
doubled up.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Yum.
is going to be the cheesiest,
It's the cheesiest
thing in the world.
Cheesiest burger ever.
Can I push it down?
You can push.
Because we need it to sandwich together so that it's easy to eat.
Where's my spoon?
This is going to be so
You have
tasty.
Even if it wasn't, we would just cut into this
No, of
thing
course.
and it'll get devoured. So again, we're going in with some more lettuce. We want another one of our burgers.
Oh, that's such a tasty patty.
And then I'm gonna use this cheese.
Yeah.
Because, you know, so maybe I think I like cheese even more than you do.
You are cray. You love cheese.
I
even
love
more than I
cheese.
do.
And then cucumber, peppers.
Here you go.
They see they've made us more sauce, so we're good.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
No,
good.
it's going well.
You eating this, my bro.
It's your dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And then more
Lovely.
sauce. And we're almost done.
Let me have a look. Okay, now also, while I'm getting saucy here with this burger, we love to connect with you, our amazing viewers on social media. So we've asked you to pose your questions to Jessie. We've got a question from one of our top fans, Chadwick Dustin, who asks, how do you keep everything balanced as a rapper, an actor, model? Well, we know how he keeps it balanced as a model. He just doesn't.
How do I keep everything balanced? To be
Yeah.
honest with you, as I said earlier on, when you just enjoy what you're doing, you know, it doesn't feel like you have to work hard to balance everything together. You just get it done. it just feels right, you know. It just
Yeah.
feels weird when you're not doing it. So I guess it's a good thing that I love everything that I do.
But your shoot schedule is really hectic. Like, I know you
is.
wake up at like 5 in the morning and then you go and film all day.
Earlier than 5.
Are you not part of the 5 a.m. club? What are you? What
No,
time
I'm part of
are
the
you up?
4:30 a.m. club.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even in winter?
Even in winter.
bruh.
So wake up super early, get the day done, get on set, get off set. I think we finish in the afternoon. And then after that, I get things done like music and whatever else I need to get done.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Our next question comes from Word Skills Neo, who says, "Hey, J Flo, I'm a writer and a poet who aspires to be on radio doing a poetry show, but haven't studied towards that. How was it possible for me to achieve that?"
So I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about radio, but I think it's the same in the entertainment industry all across the board. The first thing you need to do is make sure that it's not a myth that you need to know somebody somewhere. I mean, it's not necessarily a case of having the right connections, but you need to get in touch and network in whatever field you're trying to pursue. So if you want to get a show on radio, hang around people who are in radio, find out what it took for them to get their own show on radio.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing that I would do.
And I think you can't advocate education enough. Education is just so important.
sure.
But I don't necessarily know if you can teach radio and television talent. I mean, was there anything that you were taught in your life that assisted you in your career?
You know, the funny thing is, I studied sound engineering, and
Yeah.
when we were doing our electives, you actually do get a radio course. And you're right, they only teach you the technical side of
Yeah.
everything, and they teach you how all the buttons work, and no one actually teaches you how to be a radio personality.
Because you can't teach personality.
That's true. To be honest with you, what taught me was just on the go experience. Yeah. Experience
very,
teaches you
very
more
good
than
advice.
any book could ever teach you, you know?
Exactly. Now, most South Africans can vividly remember those special childhood memories of biting into a soft, fluffy snowball dripping of coconut flakes. So we're going to relive those memories, and so relive them with us after the break as we make this really classic dessert with our wonderful chef, Sue-Ann.
My name is Pesi Khivazi. I'm a TV presenter. You might recognize me from Selimatunzi. To join me on the island to find fame and fortune, all you have to do is go buy yourself a bottle of Paprika and follow all the entry details. Take a video of yourself explaining why you would be my ideal partner. All you have to do is hashtag TIOT9 and upload that on all of your social media platforms. Join me on the island and come find your smooth fame and fortune on Tropical Island of Treasure, Carousel.
Clover fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, a sweeter duo in a kitchen you've never seen.
Never.
So with Mama Bake Margarine, your bakes are guaranteed to be next level. So we'll be doing just that with our snowballs, and that will definitely keep your guests coming back for more. Listen, if I can make anything in the kitchen, I'll get guests.
You can. This I know. You can. I'm not listening to this anymore.
Okay, so the keyword is Clover. All you need to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33650, and you'll get this amazing recipe. I love snowballs. How do we get started?
So this is so nice and easy to make. So I know that people may think it's something that you only need to buy in the shop. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you always say everything is easy.
But
so
I
if
do.
you can say it, you are
so
right.
Look, so
Okay,
we've creamed our egg and our sugar already, and then we're going to add our flour and our melted Clover Mama Bake, and then we're just going to take a hand whisk and actually just bring this all together.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
This is for the cakey part.
This is the cakey part.
Okay.
And we've got this beautiful, beautiful yellow colour as well, which is going to look gorgeous.
And if you, like me, aren't an expert in the kitchen, with baking, you must follow the exact recipe, all of the detail, all of the exact measurements. Otherwise, it'll become a flop. With cooking, you can throw in extra here and there, but with baking, you've got to follow the exact ingredients, otherwise it won't work.
She says, as I'm just putting in vanilla paste.
No, but you know your stuff well enough to wing it.
But the thing you've got to measure, things like your eggs, your flour, your baking powders. Vanilla, I like a lot of vanilla, so I gave it 2 good squeezes.
Yeah.
And then we have whisked egg whites to a stiff peak.
Now this you've got to fold in.
This you've got to fold in. So I'm actually going to...
I'll take this out.
Thanks, darling. Exactly that. You see, I love being in the kitchen with you.
Oh, thank you. Is this now lickable?
Well, you know, I mean, it's got... I do, yes. Yes, my answer is yes.
I always save these spoons because it's nice to taste.
That's the best part about baking. It's the sweet eggy bit.
Exactly.
So this you just want to lift and fold. You always want to keep as much air in your mixture as possible. And this will come together really nicely.
It really is so satisfying to watch this. You know what I love doing on Instagram is sometimes following those slime channels. Just when you see people playing with slime, I find it so satisfying. And as I watch you do that, it's one of those...
I thought you were going to say you watched baking. And then
No, I love watching the baking things as well. Because it puts you in a bit of a dwell, don't you think, when you watch it?
It completely relaxes you. I mean, this relaxes me. If we had more time, I'd just carry on doing this until it's done.
I could watch you do it all day.
Then another easy thing to do is when this is done, pop it in a piping bag. If you're worried about, your measurements, it becomes a lot easier when it's in a piping bag. And you can go...
Just because I love using a piping bag.
And then you just want it about halfway full because obviously these are going to rise. And we'll fill all of those up. That's going to go in your oven, 160 degrees, 15 to 20 minutes until they are done. You're doing a great job, Jeannie.
I
sometimes feel so useless in this kitchen. I wonder why I can't.
No, well, I'm good because you've taught me so well.
Oh, thanks, my darling.
Okay, here you go. And then
So that's really easy. So we'd bake that 15 to 20 minutes. When that comes out, they're going to look like this. So we just want to... I don't want these to all go flying everywhere.
Oh, this does taste great, actually. You know what? Cake raw is amazing.
I know, cake raw is amazing. Then what we've got a vanilla sugar syrup and we've got raspberries. So I'm going to ask you to do these into the raspberry, and we want to coat them really well, and then into the sugar.
Wait, what is that again? Vanilla sugar?
So this is a vanilla sugar syrup, and we've got a berry coulis. So
how deeply do I need to dunk them?
So you want it completely, because we actually want all of the coconut to perfect.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
perfect.
And then coconut.
This is going to go in coconut.
Oh, this is messy and fun. I like it.
It's such fun. That's why I gave you the tongs. I didn't want you... I'm going to pop that one in there so long.
Oh, I'm making a bit of a mess.
And once you are done, I'm going to grab one.
Okay, and then that's it?
That's it. So I'm going to ask you to do another, because then it's sweeter than this. I'm going to then take our jam, pipe jam into the middle of these.
Can I use the same thing?
You can use the same thing.
Okay,
so these you can do, which you'll see, raspberry and raspberry with jam in the middle. I'm going to do half-half, because I'm feeling...
I mean, I'm just totally messing this up. I wasn't supposed to stick this in the coconut.
This is such a fun part. This is something, get the kids in the kitchen, get them involved. We said it. Get the
kids. This is fun for adults.
Okay, fine. Just leave Jeannie in the kitchen. So what you want to do is you've got some beautiful jam in the middle. We're going to sandwich these together. It's a double up. Okay. And we're just going to carry on going. And this is literally how you make your snowballs. Maybe a little bit more gently than that, Jeannie.
Okay, there you go.
And that's Bob. Is your uncle.
No, I love Bob.
Super simple and easy.
Ooh. Okay, there you go. You could maybe be a little bit more delicate than what I am.
You could.
But, I mean, it's still working.
It's still going to be as delicious.
Oh,
Nothing lost in flavour, even though we're making a gorgeous mess.
Yeah, what a total treat. Look at that. I love flavours like this. Okay, let's swap.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. Now, this is a real treat. Today, I mean, you definitely want to do this at home because it's really tasty and coconut is all the rage. So, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. And if you need a little reminding of the steps and done by a professional a little bit cleanly than this, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover. Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Well, one thing I can tell you is that a messy kitchen is a happy kitchen. But whoever came up with today's recipes, was it you, thought that Jay Flo and I have really big mouths because, I mean, if you think of that tortilla burger and this together, I mean,
everything is bigger today.
Giant size mouth together. Amazing. It is so delicious. We're just going big and going extra on the show today. But after the break, Jay Flo serenades today's cold away with a ridiculously cool performance. Can't wait. He'll be right back after the show, after the break.
My name is Untitled Chapter. I am a South African influencer / entertainer, and you probably best know me for my videos on YouTube and Instagram, specifically with my mom. I am super excited to go to the island for the vibes, for the sea, for the challenges, and just for the people, and for the money. My flavor, as you can see, is cool red. I'm red because that is the color the other contestants are going to see when I take home that money. To join me on the island, all you have to do is buy a Paprika, follow the entry details on the bottle, take a video of yourself telling me why you would be my ideal partner, and upload it onto all social media platforms with the hashtag TIOT9. Here are some of my tips on how you can make your video entry stand out. Use a little bit of humor. Be confidently you. Also, if you are a guy, it doesn't hurt to have a six-pack, just saying. Join me in paradise and come find your smooth fame and fortune.
Cool.
Can we both go here?
1, 2. A, yeah, B, yeah, C, yeah, yeah. I'm Austin with the powers. Got a gold ring in the showers, and I'm all in with the.
I can't. I'm on a drum. I'm on a bass drum already. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Jesse, who goes by a stage name J Flow, became an instant favorite with audiences after competing in a popular music competition. So his music ability adds on to his ever-growing list of accolades. And today, he's going to be wrapping up the show with an amazing, amazing tune. But I want to know, where did J Flow come from?
So the first time I ever stood on stage, back in high school, one of the girls from the crowd came up to me when I stepped off stage, and she's like, "Oh man, I like the way that you rap. You should call yourself Flo." And then I went into social media and tried to start all these social media pages with the name Flo. And apparently everyone in the world is named Flo, so I just put the J there.
Well, you know why I love it even more? Because I'm Jeannie from the block. So
oh, there we go.
And Jeannie from the block.
And J-Lo.
All right, so playing his tune, Catching Z's. Take it away, J Flow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, A, yeah, B, yeah, C, yeah, yeah. I'm all in with the powers, got a gold ring in the showers, and I'm all in with the hours to this whole thing in this hours. And I'm gonna be hitting the nigga up. Tell me you're wishing, I tell you what. I click my fingers and make it happen. Just cause I'm that nigga that made it rap. And he a rapping dude, the acting dude. Actually, dude, don't proceed to class me, dude. Cause it's only one me, there's a pack of you. And I want it all, nigga, I don't have to choose. And my passion brews to change your attitude. And you dry as hell, I'd rather catch the news. Got a certain aptitude for taking rappers back to school and thought they passed their master classes, but they dumb as hell. So what the hell? If I can't pass my aptitudes, then I ain't tripping, rap is cool. Actually, family cap is screwed a little backwards. Wait, okay, that was rude. Halfway crude. Should I take it back like a bad pack of shrews? But I don't take shit back, nigga, that's the truth. Except when I take motherfuckers back to school. I'm like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I'm finna do it my way. J Flow, boom, my yeah. K, y'all finna get my way. L, if you finna get my way. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. All you ever really talk about is V. BBS all up in your watches, double. You ain't getting wins no more. X's keep blowing up my phone. Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Fine, y'all can catch more Z's. Probably not the part of me you hope to find. Part of me, I'm partly out my mind. Pop the keys, I'm hopping out the ride. Apparently they talking about my grind at the barbershop. You know the names are dropping. Your name was out the conversation, dog. I'm a problematic math equation, dog. Proud to say I probably can't be soft in the congregate. I'm under greatest stars. You can find me in the constellation. Concentrate, the bars about to spray. Got them conversating how the boy is great. Now every day I'm about to paper chase, but not today. I'm about to celebrate. So I hit the club and drop the lens low. Saw this mommy in a fresh coat. Pop a bottle, let the girls drink it. Pop your bubble, fuck it, what you were thinking. I used to hang with the worst niggas. Give a damn what you worth, niggas. Started out with the worst figures. How the numbers bring you down to earth, nigga. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I'm finna do it my way. J Flow, boom, my A. K, y'all finna get my way. L, if you finna get my way. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. All you ever really talk about is V. BBS all up in your watches, double. You ain't getting wins no more. X's keep blowing up my phone. Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Fine, y'all can catch more Z's. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I'm finna do it my way. J Flow, boom, my A. Okay, y'all finna get my way. L, if you finna get my way. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. All you ever really talk about is V. BBS all up in your watches, double. You ain't getting wins no more. X's keep blowing up my phone. Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Why y'all sleeping on me? Fine, y'all can catch more Z's.
Wow, that was absolutely brilliant. Now you deserve you've literally sung for your supper.
Thank you so much.
Have a seat.
Did I do well enough?
Yeah, you did extraordinarily well. Tell me, are you still dancing?
No. I left that behind a long time ago. Yeah.
Why not? I think dancing is so nice to do.
I enjoyed it.
I'd like to see you do some moves.
I guess I didn't enjoy it enough, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I believe that you are also a proud papa to 2 fur babies. What kind of puppies do you have?
I have 2 mixed breeds. Yeah. So Winnie
Yeah.
Winnie's mom is a German Shepherd, and her dad is, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know what Winnie's dad is.
Well, he's probably a pavement special.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then Fluffy, oh, there they are.
Yeah.
And then Fluffy is a little mix of a golden retriever and one of the little terriers. What are the...
Fox terrier.
One of those.
One of them.
Yeah.
And we've got one last social media question of the day. It comes from Nelsiwe Masilela, who says, I know you can act and I know you're good at it because you drop a 16 because you blew me away when I first saw your performance with Kelly Kamalo on Live Amp. It was dope.
Another 16?
Yeah.
So 2 performances and another 16?
What does drop a 16 mean? Like drop a line?
She's asking
like
me
a
to
riddle.
freestyle, yeah.
Okay, please freestyle for
Again?
us. Yeah, I'll give you a little thingy. I'll give you a piece of burger.
Okay.
And you can do one about Afternoon Express and your experience with us
goodness,
this
an
afternoon.
actual freestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if you want, yeah.
I haven't done this in a while. Afternoon Express.
Well, you know, if you did it for Kelly Kamalo, I'm pretty sure you can do it for me.
Okay, let's see what we can put together.
And I'll give you food.
Yeah. Sitting on the table on Afternoon Express. Jeez, Jenny, did you have to make a mess? Don't you understand? Life is success. If you clean it up, you can make sure you're the best. Don't you? Yeah.
Okay, you are amazing.
Okay, cool.
Well done. Very, very good.
Cool.
And I wasn't going to make I didn't make a mess on purpose. For
Sure.
That, okay, so now we've got to see if we can get our mouths around
I don't
this.
know. Okay, let's see.
I mean, there's no way of doing this elegantly. Okay, I'm going to have to do the last promo before I eat this. So tomorrow we're going to be meeting soulful singer Nomfusi, who performs her brand new single live in the studio. Tomorrow's show is going to be amazing. You should hang around until then. But first...
Here we go.
Oh, wow, that's good. That is absolutely amazing.
Thank you to the chef.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us today. You are absolutely amazing.
Thanks for having me.
We wish you all of the love for your future endeavours. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Good night and God bless. Woo!
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.